Woke up this morning, I'm feeling fine. There's something special on my mind. Arsenal go and get a striker right now. Yeah. Big up to my brother, Views on Sports. One of the biggest potential
What's going on, bro?
strikers.
Man,
The biggest.
no...
Huh? Man just destroyed my intro in 2 seconds, bro.
Do you know what it is, bro? I was trying to have a little do along. I'm doing Wreck-It Ralph, it looks like, bro. You know, like, I don't know what's going on for the connection today, you know what I'm saying? But we're here, we're here.
Where's my guy? What's his name? Who's the guy that you was chatting to yesterday? Is it depressing? No, was it depressing? Debris? Who's the guy you was talking to the other day with the positive guy, the Arsenal positive guy? Can you remember him? He frozen. I think he's frozen, you know. Anyway, let's just get on with it. Let's get on with the process. Come back in and come back out, man. Big up to Mally Talks in the building. We've got to do some work together, my brother. It's your host with the most abs. I don't eat bread, but I make bread. I don't eat toast, but I surely roast. Who am I going to roast today? I'm on a positive thing today. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm positive today. Yeah. I'm positive today. Arsenal ain't doing nothing, but I'm going to remain positive today. Yeah. Where's my op? Where's he gone? I think he might jump back in a minute. I think he may jump back in a minute. Probably having a few connection issues. He's back. Yes, my brother. He's just loading up now. Yes, my brother. You back?
Yo, Wreck-It Ralph is on to me, bruv. I don't know what's going on this morning, bruv. It's all going mad. Big up, man.
Arteta's on a lock off team. That's what he's on. But anyway,
yeah, go on.
Yeah, sorry. You know what? Let me remind myself of my manners that I need to have, because you're my host. Hey. Welcome to Insight, Friday, episode 5, with my boy Views on Sport, the biggest upcoming YouTuber. And when I say the biggest upcoming YouTuber, you ain't gonna see the smoke that he's got in the next few months. I can see with my eyes. I can see the vision in my eyes. Yeah. And you're gonna see something in the next few months. But
from the both of us, you get me? I'm good, man. Thank you for having me back. I'm very excited to be doing it in Hindsight today. You get me? It's been a few days. We was meant to get it a couple of days ago. As you can see, Top Gooners, Wreck-It Ralph, everything's going against us. Do you know what I mean? But we're here, man. I'm happy to be here. You get me? We're gonna try and be constructive today. We're gonna have some criticism, but we're gonna try and be constructive today, because I had someone say to me recently, you're kind of saying the same thing as Dan Potts, but he just says it in a better way. Do you know what I mean? But we're gonna talk about that.
100%. And for all those that are going to Dan Potts' thing tonight, we were gonna go, but it's got a bit too long for us tonight. So you know what? We do our show today, and big up to all those that are going to the Hippodrome later on today. But as I said, yeah, I'm gonna start my day. I'm gonna start my day positive today. Do you know what? I want to look at this from a different angle, and it's not a flip-flop thing. Do you think Arteta's doing I ain't saying nothing about who I'm looking for, and you man are gonna see who comes in. You frozen again? I think he's frozen again. Anyway, let me continue talking anyway. I don't know. I got a feeling we're gonna bring someone in. I don't know what quality or who good it's gonna be, but I'm thinking that we're gonna bring someone in. Maybe someone not that good, but I just got a feeling. Now you guys can roast me for my feelings, but that's just how I'm feeling at the moment. I think we still got how many days we still got? Still got about 6-7 days, isn't it? Or more than that, 10 days to go. Not 10 days, 8 days or so, something like that.
Yo, StreamYard is having a mare today, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
I seen it on who else? I see it on. Do you know what? Big up the Hotspur K, big up Black. I saw it on his. He was having some issues this morning. I see
Yeah.
Northside having some issues with it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Let's just hope it stops the cutting out thing and hope
Yeah, they might have some network connection
I've tried to turn
issues.
off everything else. Do you know what I mean? Like Jesus, it just does this whole cut out thing. Wreck It Ralph. But sorry, bro. What was you saying?
Yeah, so I was just generally saying, I think something's going to happen. Maybe not what we want to happen or the player that we want to come in, but I can see us bringing in at least one player. What do you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah. I mean, you might be right, my bro. I mean, obviously, I predicted that we weren't going to do any business in January, or whatever business we did do, it is going to be underwhelming. It's not going to be what people want or need, in my humble opinion, just because of what we've seen in the past. And lo and behold, what are we, the 24th today, my bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're not hearing a damn thing. So I think you're right. I think there might be one desperation buy. It will be right at the end of January. You know, I knew it was, bro. I said it was going to happen. I said it would be right at the end of January before we even started January. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm used to this club. So, yeah, I think it probably will be one person. I mean, they will be really negligent if they didn't, because like I said on my live, don't matter what your disposition is, bro, whether you're in or out, shake it all about. You know, this team needs help. Do you know what I mean? 22 players. There's the smallest squad before we kicked a ball. Injuries all over the Premier League, not just for our team, you know, but we have to look at our team only. We need help. You know, that's it. So, you know, I'd expect them to do something. But like I said, it will probably be very late and it will probably be very underwhelming, my bro, if I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, possibly. Do you know what? I just think Arteta is just the king of illusions at the moment. So I think he's just keeping everything really close to his chest. And it's not me supporting his brother, but
now I've been trying to do
I could be wrong.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
no, you could, but all you're going on, my bro, is what you're seeing from the outside, because of course the club never levels with the fans or the supporters or whatnot. So yeah, you're right. I mean, I've been trying to do a deep dive, like I said, into what, you know, who's really at fault at this club. Big up AFC always. And the more I look at it, yeah, Dan Potts has got it right. It's everybody, bro, top to bottom. You know, Mikel Arteta came in. He was saying all of the right things. He wasn't someone that I wanted to begin with, but, you know, gave him the benefit of the doubt. And like I said, he even made me believe last year, you know, probably one of the staunch unbelievers. And I think that he made me believe last year. So, and then even after we lost, like I said, when we done the show with Into the Box and them man there, you know, I was believing what he was saying. And then this year, he signed a new contract, and, you know, maybe the Cronkies have said to him, look, you spent this money over the last couple of years. You know, we now have to do buy to sell and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, we're going to give you this raise so that you can just be content to be the Shield, you know what I mean? To travel the rocky road on his own, you know, because it's taken 20 odd days for any one of the owners to come over, even though we've been struggling. And I do think we have been struggling. People said to me, we're second in the league, you know, blah, 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 doing well in the Champions League. But I don't believe we're going to win the Premier League or the Champions League. I believed that we could win the Carabao or the FA Cup. And we've seen how serious we've taken those competitions. So, yeah, it's just, it's hard to deal with, you know, as a fan that wants to see your club do more. But like I said, I'm trying to change my mindset, bro. Let me not give this club a label that it don't want. You know what I mean? I'm calling it a big club, but the club don't really want that label. So, you know, we just have to deal with what we're dealing with. Also as well, my bro, I see you're doing a little something on the computer.
Sorry, I'm here, I'm listening, yeah.
Yeah, no. I appreciate that. What I wanted to talk to you about, remember in the group, I said we're going to talk about this, bro, because you posted up in the group, Brothers Arsenal, about this Deloitte money rankings. And I've been trying to tell everyone at Arsenal, right? We're not broke. Like, I don't understand why we keep acting like this. You know, like I said, you know, we found ourselves in a position after Arsene Wenger where the club into the box.
Get up into the box, man.
We found ourselves in a position where the club weren't ready for it. Do you know what I mean? We, you know, all of a sudden, you know, we was broke. We had no money. We were outside the club. You know what I mean? We've just seen an old school friend from school. He's managed to bring us in. Do you know what I mean? On the guest list. Now all of a sudden we're in the VIP. There's bare girls around us, but we're not ready for that because we got no money in our pocket. We ain't got no game. We ain't got no confidence. That's Arsenal for me in a nutshell. After Wenger, we found ourselves in a position with a great team. We're challenging. We're slapping it on probably the best manager in the Premier League era, in my opinion, Alex Ferguson. You know, and we're challenging, and people worldwide are looking at Arsenal like, oh, you lot play a great brand of football. You're close to Barcelona, all that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I think the club found itself in a position that they weren't really ready for. Because if you really look at our history, we've never acted like a big club, bro. You know, only when it's time to get money. So, you know, rather than just sit, I'm trying to say it as calmly as I can because I just want people to understand what's going on. And that's why I brought up this Deloitte Money League, bro, because I said before on my channel, this PSR, FFP, none of that means anything to us. YMCA, all of these initials don't mean anything to us. We are very, very good. Do you see what I'm saying? And when you look at that Deloitte Money League and you see Arsenal in the top 10 with Man City and Liverpool, and we're basically like above them, I think there's only certain aspects that they make more money than us. Other than that, like we've made so much money over the last couple of years. So why are we acting like we ain't got any? Do you know what I'm saying? All you need to do to keep everyone on side is just to do the right things. Like Lee Gunner said, there's an American franchise, an American football team, Chargers, Champions, I forget what they're called. They've got themselves into the Super Bowl or challenging for the Super Bowl this year because their owner actually believes in them. Their owner actually wants to win. If they get an injury, they're not waiting weeks for that person to come back and be like a new signing. They're going out and they're getting someone straight away. Do you know what I mean? So I'll let you come back in a sec, my bro. And like I always keep saying, right? Just make the product good, make the product winning on the pitch, and people will be behind whatever you want to do. Even if the team don't win, if you've done everything you can, right? So this American football team, right? If they didn't make it to the Super Bowl, their fans couldn't then say the owners never backed us because the owners did. So if Arsenal went out, even now, even with all this shit behind us, if we went out in January now and bought 2-3 players, and we still didn't win the league, and we still didn't win the Champions League, what could we say as fans? We could say, all right, we failed in the summer, but at least they tried to make up for it in January. At least we tried to solidify our place. Do you know what I mean? So as long as you're trying to be successful, then the fans can't really complain. If you're sitting there just coming up with excuses, it's too hard, we ain't got the money, we can't get it done, while seeing everyone else do business in January, that's what I think is the real liberty here. That's what I think, no matter what your disposition is with this club, how can you be happy with that? You know? But anyway.
Definitely, bro. And I'm not really one when it comes to actual figures that knows a lot, but that looks like a lot of money, bro. 770 million.
Real Madrid made $1 billion last year, or just over $1 billion. Man City's up there; they make a lot of money. Of course, PSG and United. Like we're 7th or something, aren't we? Where are we? Look, Barcelona, and then it's Arsenal.
Yeah, 7th. Yeah.
So in England, it's only Man City that's above us, bro, in terms of making money. So why can they spend and act like a big club, and we actually act like his steptoe and son, like we're broke, bro? Only fools and horses. I just don't understand. And I wouldn't mind, like I keep saying, I wouldn't mind if the club actually stopped trying to make loads of money off everyone and just acted like how they're acting. Do you know what I mean? If we're not a big club, cool, act like it then. Don't try and keep bringing out merch. Don't try and keep extending the stadium because you're only doing it to make money. Because we've extended the stadium, we doubled our capacity. You know, we're making buku money up there with the top clubs in the world, and we're still acting like we're broke. So, you know, this is the most frustrating thing. This is what I want Arsenal to really look at: the fans, the people that's giving away their money. Do you know what I mean? Like cucks, just lining up to give away your money. Like, you know, don't you want something back from the club? You know, that's my point here.
Definitely. I think I don't know. Into the Box mentioned that he's going to be doing a Wolves and Arsenal preview, so I'm not really going to touch on that. What I really do want to touch on though Can
That game's tomorrow, though, isn't
Arsenal?
it?
Huh?
That game's
Was it?
tomorrow, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that game's tomorrow. Can do you know what? I don't know what it is about me today, man. I must be optimistic, but can Arsenal still win this league?
Yeah, they can, bro. If the club actually backs them, because I think that's the main thing at the moment. You know, someone has to get Arteta and tell him, give your head a wobble, like stop tinkering. You know, we ain't got the depth for all of that. Do you know what I mean?
We've got
Like
players
I
coming
said,
back, though, haven't we? We've got
say that again.
lots of
Yeah,
Ben
yeah,
White
yeah,
in
yeah,
training.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Wanweri's back.
yeah, yeah.
Who else is back? Who else is back?
Ben White.
Saliba, I think, might be
I think Ben
there or
White's supposed to
thereabouts.
return as well.
So, if
But
we
we've heard. Go on.
no, go.
Well, we've heard it all before, though, ain't we, bro? We're old enough to know. Like a new signing, rife initials in the Wenger era, bro. You know, because we're waiting for injury players to come back, and we've got a deep history of buying crop players. You know, we are Sentiment FC, and I'm really trying to be positive. But like I said on the live with, you know, with Craig and Into the Box, you know, this ain't a care home, bro. I don't know any other club that you can come and do a live apprenticeship, bro. When I say live, I'm talking about you're doing your apprenticeship as you work experience. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand that. Arteta's been here long enough, yeah? Like any kind of new learners. That's why Lee Gunner says coach your way out of it. And I understand when fans say don't give them any more money. However, we've wasted money already. We've wasted so much money, bro. Like there's no other way to fix this unless we actually spend some more. Unfortunately, that's football. You know, unfortunately, we're gonna have to spend some more money. So, you know, you're right. We can still win with our bad injuries, with our bad form, with how poor we're playing, with the Tinker Man trying to mess us up from the inside out. We can still win this league, bro. But only if we get reinforcements and Arteta gives his head a wobble and goes back to some sort of resemblance of what we were like last year or the year before.
Well,
yeah.
Based on this news, yeah, he's not given his head. And this is the thing. As I asked that question, I've stumbled across this now. Now, Arteta wants to be ruthless in certain ways by getting rid of a gunman, but he wants to keep a man that can't even shoot bullets, but only has a gun tattoo on his leg. Mikel Arteta, we're not considering terminating Raheem Sterling or Neto's loan this month. I understand the Neto loan because obviously if anything happens to Raya, we've got a backup goalkeeper.
16-year-old.
But
yeah.
Sterling has been here. People want to give the excuses and say that, oh, he's not had enough game time and all that kind of stuff. But for me, if this guy has been on top of his game, yeah, why does he need so much game time? You should start to see things. You should start to see something from Sterling. Now, I ain't seen nothing from this guy. I don't think I've seen him go past one person, or if he's gone past the person, they've caught up to him and they've taken the ball off him.
Yeah, or if he goes past someone who just kind of run into the next person or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. No, he's 29 now. Meg the Sterling should be doing better at this point in time. Like I said, in modern football, there ain't time for sentiment. Why are we the only club that we got to give it time? We got to be patient. He's been here long enough now. So if you weren't finding fitness or form before, you should be finding it now. And like I said in my little quick reaction I had the fucking cats going off. You could hear bear jingling in the background, the dryer, woo, like it was just madhouse. I couldn't do a kind of on camera. So I did a little reaction and I just said, Meg the Sterling, like his time is up, bro. That was a perfect opportunity. Whether you're better off the left or the right, it don't matter, bro. You're right-footed. Like make it work. This is your time to come in and put a stamp on the game. And it just didn't, bro. Like players like Martinelli was looking better than him. Do you know what I mean? And then when 1 year he came on, he looked better than Meg the Sterling straight away, bro. So, for me, I'd send him back. Why? Again, we're wasting 100 grand on this guy, but they're not gonna send him back because we're short, and they're not really gonna do too much shit in January, bro. I'd be surprised if we even get one player in. So, I think that's the reason they're not gonna send them back.
The worst thing about it is, well, at least play a man on his side because Sterling, throughout his City career, played mainly as a left forward or left winger, but you're playing him on the right. So
typical Arteta, bro. Typical Arteta, innit?
Do you get it? I don't get it.
square pegs, round holes, whatever the sentence is. I just don't get like you're trying to be Pep so much, my guy. Like they say flat. What they say? What is it? I
Flat to
don't know.
the sea.
Nah, not even that. It's the best form of you get me. Or imitations like a flattery or what. You know when people are trying to copy you, like it's more like flattery. But Arteta needs to give up the ghost, bro. Like anyone who's had any success against Pep is playing a different way. He isn't playing the same way that he plays. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at Klopp, rock and roll, Gengham press. It weren't this possession, tippy tappy, candy horseshoe football, and which has become really boring to watch. You know. But like I said, coming back to the original question.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. I'm just gonna answer the phone. Hold on.
Coming back to the original question, of course we can win the league this. We can win the league this year.
Sorry to disturb you.
You can hear it as well, Ab. So you might want to mute the mic. Big up Godfrey on loan to Madrid each and every time. Hope you're good, my brother. All the people inside the chat. Drop a comment, man. Any questions you got? But yeah, I don't, as Arsenal fans, I think we should be sending Raheem Sterling back. But is he going to? I don't believe so. Because he's already complaining about the squad depth, although some people are saying it was done by design. Why on earth have we left ourselves with 22 players? And you're seeing all across the board now, guys. All across the board in the Premier League, there's injuries. You know what I mean? So I think that we failed to prepare. See, you're back now. What would you say?
Yeah, you know what I wanted to say actually now? I'm going to take back what I said. I'm going to take back that question about can we win the league? The only person that will stop us winning the league is the manager himself. And I say this because his tactics for me are just boring, dead. Yes, we got that win the other day, yeah, but even in that game, there was moments where we were proper vulnerable and a better team probably would have equalized. I know it's against Dynamo Zagreb, but you can see holes in our play, bro. Obviously, Saliba's out as well. I get that, but this is the thing that frustrates me. When we needed to play a back four, players in their positions, no matter how good they are, you've abandoned that philosophy. And he still continues to play party right back. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, he brought him on against Zagreb playing right back. I mean, I was all for Timber having a rest, but I'm not all for this guy playing there, bro. Like, he's so stubborn, man. He's not going to change that.
Big up to Godfrey in the building, into the box, and AFC always, man. Just keep smashing the likes, people, as you're here. Make sure you go and sub to Views on Sport. His name's in the description. Also, make sure you sub to this guy, Into the Box, as well. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of work with Into the Box going forward. Make sure you also sub to Mali Talks, man. Listen, we've got a big Arsenal community building, man. Yeah, we're building. These four of us are going to be doing a lot of work together in the near future. So make sure, if you hear from Into the Box, if you hear from Views, if you hear from Waffle TV, if you hear from Mali, make sure, to go and show them some love and follow them and all them ting there. AFC, I nearly fell asleep. Listen, I told Views about this. Listen, that was the first game I was willing to just I'm turning this shit off. But
who sent the picture in the group of Meg the Sterling sleeping on the bench?
Me.
You see what I'm saying, bro? You see what I'm saying, bro? Meg the Sterling sleeping. I know it's boring, bro, but you need to be wide awake, bro. You need to be grabbing your chances with both hands. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he's sleeping in the stadium, bro. That's just the representation of the ball that we're playing at the moment, bro. So, yeah, man.
Anyway, you know what? Yeah, obviously, the title about this is New Merch FC and all them kind of things there. Yeah, so let's have a look at the new merch in it, because
I heard it's banging, bro.
They don't want us to like worry about a striker. So let's look at the new merch and all them things there. Yeah, because the new merch is dropping. It's dropping, and if you're out there buying this merch, I feel sorry for you, man. Look at that. Look at that merch.
Look at this,
nice,
bro. Looking like a little one's catalogue, bruv. Like, what is this, bruv? Is that Ardy as well? Looking like a Little Woods catalogue. Look at the colours, bro. Is that like salmon pink?
telling you, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you
And how
know,
much they charging for this? £18. It's
worse
more
than
than
Prime Only,
ticket.
bro. Worse than Prime
£80.
Only, yeah. Madness. It don't even look good, fam. Let's be honest, bro. Like, get
The
the
only thing I
varsity
like
jacket.
about it is the logo. I do like that logo on the cap or something.
I think that's probably the best jacket that you've seen. You know, but
Yeah.
this is the kind of stuff that we need. Forget about transfer market. Do you know what I mean? Like, are we gonna get new designs for our new line of clothing? Like, this is the kind of stuff we need to worry about because we're all businessmen now. You know, we all got to worry about the club's financials. We all got to do their job for them on top of just giving them our money. So, you know, this is the kind of stuff we really need to be getting into, guys. I mean, look at those colors there. Oh, look at this.
That's our new forward, you know.
Look, I know. You know, you got
Yeah, you know
Gabriel
about the
James.
varsity jacket, man. Look.
And Gabriel
My man does done more modelling than
Calafiori,
games.
look. We've got Calafiori there, bro.
Yeah, he's done more modelling than games, bro.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Like, we don't transfer football players, we transfer models. You get me? So we had Zinchenko modeling the tracksuit. He had done a great job, but he's getting old now, so we need to bring someone in to take over the mantle. You get me? Forget the new James Bond, who's the new Arsenal model.
Banging top there. Banging retro.
Now we're seeing it, guys. Look, these look like the old school tops that I've got because I've not bought merch in so long, bro. I don't support the club like that. But I think, you know what? Since they brought out the new nipple twister, I think I'm gonna have to start giving away my money. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give away my money to this club because, you know, I'm like a moth. I'm like a moth to flame. I just got to give this club my money. Do you know what I mean? Because those clothes there, bro. Forget Probito, forget Selfridges.
Bro, man, what a beater, you know.
Yeah, the Armory. You know what I mean?
So, in terms of like, and I'm not gonna do no preview and stuff like this because I can't be bothered. I think Into the Box might be whether he's doing that today or not. That's up to him.
I'm finding it. Sorry, just to cut in, bro. I'm finding it hard to do previews, bro, because I just don't know who's gonna start. I don't know how they're gonna line up. You know, I don't know who's fit. I say the same thing every week. That's why I try and just do like a match talk or something. Because how do you even do a preview, my bro? But anyway, sorry.
The thing is, though, this is what I wanted to mention. Yeah. Say, for example, we play Wolves. Yeah. Look, here we go. Look, it's Cunha playing tomorrow. Cunha has a worldie, scores on us 2 hat-trick or whatever. You know, everyone's going to be wanting Cunha in now, innit?
Everyone was wanting Kluivert after he scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. Like, the fact, and this is what I'm trying to say, the fans are so fickle like that. One game, you know, one good performance. And the thing is, I watched Cunha against Chelsea and I wasn't impressed, bro. I'm going to be honest. Like, you know, I don't know if Cunha would come to our club and be like the main man up front. I think if he did come to our club, I'd play him.
I don't think he's not a 9. He's not a 9 to me.
I'd play him on the left, bro. I'd play him on the left. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll take Odegaard out and make them 2 fight for their place.
Well, there's that. But when you look at Cunha, do you really look at him like he's a 10? I mean, I know he's done well there for Wolves, but I don't really look at him like he's a 10.
He likes to run at players, doesn't he?
Yeah, I look at him like he's a winger, to be honest with you. Like left or right, he could maybe play across a front 3. But, you know, if Saka was fit, if we had the full team available, it would probably be Saka, Shai, and Cunha. Do you know what I mean? On the left.
I don't want to hear this guy Shai, man.
Bro, and look, because he scored and got an assist, like, and I said it on my match reaction. He scored and got an assist, well done. But I still think he was rubbish in the game, my guy. And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just being honest. He didn't do much. His passing was awful. I thought he got knocked off the ball. He's not a physical presence. And he did get that header, which was a good towering header. Good cross by Gary Elliott as well. And I'll give them credit. But he should be scoring those headers every game, bro. You're 6'5".
Gary Elliott's looking better than he has been for me.
And I said the same thing on my reaction. I'll give Gary Elliott props, bro. Like, he's looking a bit better. I see him take on a man a couple of times. Not many times, but he did get past the man a couple of times against Dinamo. But this is Dinamo, bro. Like, if you can't switch it on against them, that's what I was saying about Meg de Sterling, bro. Like, if you can't give us a good performance against Dinamo and you don't get many starts, like, what are we doing? Do you know what I mean? But going back to Gary Elliott, he did all right. Still a few moments in the game I was like, oh, but like I said, he was dangerous going forward. It was a bit of a nuisance. He tracks back as well, and that's what I think keeps him in the team, my bro. The fact that he tracks back, and that's what we was when we was kind of doing the whole comparison between him and Rashford. I think Rashford's better than him going forward, but Martinelli tracks back, and with the system that Arteta's got, that's why he always finds a place in the team. Yeah.
You know, I was looking at Martinelli's goal ratio, and his average, if he scores one more goal this season in the Premier League, that would be his second best Premier League tally. Yeah, because he's averaging 6 goals a season. I know he had that 15-goal season, but he averages 6 goals a season. So if he scores 7, which I think I can see him score about 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, if it continued, because we don't have any other option in it. That's what I'm trying to say on the left. So he does have an opportunity, even him. So he needs to step it up as well, because the eyes are on him as well. But his scoring return hasn't been great for someone with so much pace, for someone that has so much opportunities in the game. He does have to have a better return. However, he's chipping in at the moment with goals. Like I said, he's looking more dangerous than Trossard on the left.
He's fast, you know, Martinelli. People don't underestimate how quick that guy is, you know. You don't see him. He's just like quick, innit? Just off the mark, fast.
Yeah, and the thing is, he actually runs quick with the ball at his feet. The thing I wish he would just do is just lift his head up a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? And, you know, and make better decisions. Because there was a time, I think he was even against Villa, where he broke down the field. And I was looking at him, he's running. He had a good touch around someone in it. And then I just knew he weren't going to score, bro, and he didn't. And that's the thing. I want to see him doing that and then finishing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, so there is, you know, the jury ain't fully out on Martinelli yet, but this is his last kind of opportunity. This, you know, especially if we don't do any business and get anyone to give him competition on that left, then this is your last season for me to actually show you can contribute. He's contributing at the moment, but at the same time, it's like the gift and the curse. It's like with Kai Havertz, he's contributing at the moment, but now everyone's going to act like we don't need a striker. We blatantly do. Even when he was in his purple patch last year, I was still saying we need a gunman. And if we need a gunman, then he's either going to have to play with Kai Havertz or Kai Havertz is going to have to hit the bench. Do you know what I mean? I was saying that last season. So even now, I think he's equaled what he scored last season, Kai Havertz. So well done to him. But when you watch him play, bruv, he's not the guy to get us across. When is he scoring these important goals? When is he scoring in games that we actually need him to score? Bayern Munich, you know what I mean? The Villas, after we beat Spurs and shit. Like, we need him to step up with important goals. Is he going to score 20 goals this season? I very much doubt it, bro.
Doubt it very much.
So then how can he be worth 65 million? So, I mean, that's where I'm at. Every time he scores, I already know. I can't even be happy for Kai, because I just know the fan base and the club are going to say, look, now we don't need a striker. You know what I mean? And it's so frustrating, bro. You
know, I've got a theory, and just bear with me for a moment. All right, Kai Havertz got abuse, which, you know, we don't condone, and he scored a couple of goals. So I think all of that in context is kind of going against us now, because Arteta's obviously talking about he loves his players and stuff like that. So he's not going to want to hurt Kai's feelings by bringing in a striker, is he?
This is what I'm saying.
So told him to believe in you and all this kind of stuff. He ain't going to want to bring it in.
Ruthless anymore. Why is he not ruthless anymore? That was old Mikel's trait when he came in, ruthless, getting rid of all these players. But when he bought his players, like you said, the ones that he loves, Kai Havertz, that's why he's always pushing him into the team, because of his high wage. You know, when players ain't playing good, you're just going to keep playing you until you find your form. So yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, that whole ruthless streak that everyone used to love about Arteta is gone, bro. It's gone. So you're absolutely right. Like, he's going to mollycoddle him, and the more he does well, you know, the more he puts the ball in the back of the net, I mean, look at that guy who was on our stream, bro, talking about, you know, if Havertz was to keep scoring, we wouldn't be having these conversations. Wrong, bro. Wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even in that game, he scored against Dinamo Zagreb. But how many times was you in the center of the flipping box, bro? Like, half the time you're on the right, you're on the left, you're crossing it.
I see Declan Rice in the box more than him, bro.
Yeah, that header that you scored, that should be like what you're trying to do every game. Every game you should be trying to score like that. You're 6'5". The amount of crosses that we put in, like, make it make sense, bro. So, yeah, he got an assist, and that was a great assist. I think the assist was better than his goal. I'm being really honest with you. I think that was class. That was a great assist, and I'll give him respect for that. But one moment in the game for 65 million and 280 a week, it's not enough for me, bro. not when we're trying to win things. And if we ain't trying to win things, cool. Just come out and say it. Don't tell me to be excited. Don't tell me like maximize every window. Don't tell me like we're gonna go again. Stop the players coming out
Internal
and saying,
solutions.
yeah, internal solutions. Stop the players coming out talking about, yeah, we're going for the title. Like, have a better control of the club then, because the situation we find ourselves in, the fans are now expecting. If you're not ready for that, then say so, innit? I'm not a fighter, guys. I'm a lover. No problem. Let us know, innit? So we can have the same expectations. Because at the moment, you're telling us to be excited and not giving us no reason to be excited. You know what I mean? So,
you know, the mad thing is as well, yeah, this is, it's mad how you've just mentioned this, yeah. I'm not looking at a next team, but I'm just comparing the next team. City have gone out, got Mamouche, who we know is a gunman in Germany.
yeah.
They probably might not even play him next week, but if they do, and say they might play him as on the wing or something, imagine if Mamouche plays against us and scores the winning goal, and we haven't bought no one.
It's written in the stars. It's written in the stars, bro. That is such an Arsenal thing to happen, isn't it? And then look at Man City. They'll go and get Mamouche, like they've gone and got. And like I said on my live, whenever they go and get a player that I've never heard of, it doesn't matter to me because their talent ID is so much better than Arsenal. I'm not saying they've never got it wrong, but let's have it right. More like, 9 times out of 10 they get it right. They rested on their laurels in the summer. They've had a bad season, and now they're addressing it. Simple as, Marmoush can play across the top 3. So he can play anywhere. Oh, Grealish is having a bad game. Marmoush. And look at that. As you said, he might not even play in the next game. That's how much of a big club they are. They can afford to get someone like Marmoush and give him time to settle in. If we got Marmoush, he'd probably be on the pitch before he's had a training session. Do you know what I'm saying? I swear to God. And I'd be the one putting him on the pitch. Like, we need you now, my guy. Like, and that was someone that we really needed. Yeah, that was someone that could have come in and played all types of positions for us. Like, we need quality, and we need to buy someone in their prime. And Man City just show us what a big club looks like each and every time, bro. Each and every time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Matty shared something with the group earlier, man. I need to bring this up, man. It was funny, bro.
And I'm still on this Deloitte thing, bro, because I want the top gooners to really realize when you're talking about patience and who we gonna get, who's out there, we don't have any money. Lies. And I'm trying. Like, I'm not even, when I'm saying this to you, I'm not even saying it with the vitriol behind it, like all of the anger, because I actually know what we are now. I just want everyone else to realize it. You get me? And if you want to still go and give your support and money to the club, of course, everyone do what they want. We know there's loads of people lining up. But what I'm trying to say to you is this whole pauper story that they keep trying to put across, that is not the case. That is not the case. So ask your football club why we've never got any world-class players, why we can never want any more. That's what you need.
Here's some of the excuses, isn't it, my bro?
Yeah.
We're interested, looking.
We're admiring from a distance. Like, we're the biggest simp in football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on? Man City just showing us it's not difficult. With 115, all of that hanging over their head. That's why I think they've bust case. Do you know what I mean? Because they've come out and spent 250 in January, 250 in January. That's more than what we spent in the summer
already.
They bought, they bought Marmouche. They bought 2 other defenders. They bought one. They've got Reece guy, and apparently he's like a big potential defender as well. Yeah. They're always going up. They bought Haaland when no one was looking at Haaland. Like, look at their talent ID and look at us. Not only that, but they've given Haaland the death row contract, bro. With in January, with 115 hanging over there. Let that sink in, bro. So when our club tells us these lies, anyway, go on. Sorry.
How will you be when Arteta gives Kai Havertz a death row contract?
Bro, I want to slip my wrist, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. And that wouldn't be something.
You don't even want to do that.
No. And I just come out and say what's on my mind, bro. So I know it ain't always gonna be politically correct, but obviously I don't want that to happen to anybody. But that's how I would feel, bro. Because I am just so sick of this, bro. Like, he will go and do some. Like, what has he done? Has he ever been top scorer? What has he ever done? What has he ever done, bro, to even be considered like that? If he does something like that, then like I keep saying, bro, I'm just gonna, we're gonna find the next team, Hala Madrid or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, bro, this club don't want to do anything, bro. And we're constantly prolific overachievers. We find ourselves in a situation we don't want to be in. You know what I mean? You know, them 40-year-old virgins that your brethren said, look, man, I've just got this girl. She's going to come and do whatever you want, bro. We just need to go back to the yard. And my man shook like, oh, I got to go home. I got work tomorrow. You know, like that, bro. Like this is Arsenal, bro. Like we found ourselves in a position where the fans and you know, people are expecting more. You charge the biggest prices. You're always bringing out merch. So we're expecting more. Why do fans want us to be in the Champions League when we never act like a Champions League team? You know, like, so.
And the thing is, you know what? We cruise through the group stages, you know, and then people just think, and then the next minute we come up against, you know, a decent team, we're out.
And we're out. So everyone's now gassing. Oh, look, we're like,
You come the Champions League.
Yeah, look, bruv. We couldn't beat the worst Bayern Munich, and we were playing better last year. We couldn't, bruv. We played Atalanta and Inter Milan. Let's have it right. I'm not saying them teams are shit, but the form that we just come off the last couple of seasons, we should be popping both of those teams, home or away. But we drew and we lost. Like, people are forgetting that real quick. Do you know what I mean? We've had some all right performances at home, but the moment we get into this latter stage, you've got to bear in mind PSG and Man City, they've been struggling to get through. So don't look at that like, oh, we beat PSG at home or we beat. So what? They're struggling this year. When we listen, everyone's saying Girona's struggling. Girona might slap us, bro. And I'm being honest. I'm being honest.
They got a good manager as well. That's the thing. Sanchez is a good manager, so boy. He might have something for us.
Mashing it up at Barcelona. Do you know what I mean? Look at them. Look at their money situation. You know, they're having to go court all the time, but they still manage to get players in every season. But Arsenal find it so difficult. So,
and this is what our main gripe is with the club at the moment, and it's not acting and just relying on the players that we already have. You know, the excuses about if we see players of the right quality. What do you mean, man? There's players in there that can do a job.
It's delicious.
The thing is, we need quality throughout the squad. We don't just need anyone in. We need quality throughout the squad. And in talking about quality, big up to Nick Faldy in the building, man. Waneri, do you think I think he's going to hold that down that right position now.
Yeah, and I think it's a detriment to us in the club because he's come out of nowhere a little bit. And let's be honest, bro, typical Arteta, you didn't trust him. You know what I mean? I don't think he wants to use him as much as he's using him. You see what I'm saying? But he hasn't got any choice. And when you're seeing him come in and putting on performance, he come on straight away. Look, miles better than Meg the Sterling, straight away. Every time he gets the ball, you're expecting something to happen. You see what I'm saying? Of a 17-year-old, bro. In phase 5 after 800 million spent. You know, people might say, oh, don't give him any more money. I hear that, bro, but Chelsea spent $1 billion last summer.
Chelsea going to buy someone as well. Now Chelsea will buy a couple of players.
And they'll still go and buy. Look, there's link with Garnacho, my guy. Like, you know, whether you think it's good or bad, if there's a problem, money has to be what solves it. You know, so I mean, Ethan Waneri, like I said, I think it's going to be a detriment to the club because I think he's so good. We're not going to go and buy cover for Saka, but then Ethan now needs cover because if he gets injured, what? We're bringing on Meg the Sterling. And as you said, we need quality, but this is what the club does to us so much. It's like the Stockholm syndrome. They step on us all the time, stepping on the bollocks, twisting the nipple, you know, torturing us, and we're just like, yes, daddy, give us some more. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do to us, yeah. And they starve us. We're starving, bro. You know, if you looked at a piece of poo on the floor, you might think, oh, with a bit of sugar, that looks tasty, bro, because we're starving out here. And that's what the club does. And then we'll get to the end of the transfer window. They'll rock up with Marcus Rashford, and some people will be trying to talk it up because we're starving. We don't, as you said, we don't need bodies. We need quality. But this club don't want to deal with quality. It's like it don't know how to deal with it. Arteta don't know how to manage quality. You know? Oh yeah, there's Ferrero Rochers up there on the store. Oh look, the Ferreros are on offer. They're only £5 down from 10. Oh yeah, but there's Maltesers over there for £2.99. That is Arsenal all over. Like even when the quality is down, even when there's a sale on, I like Ferrero Rochers. I can't buy them every day, but there's a sale on now. They're half price. Do you see what I'm saying? Oh, we're still gonna go and get the fucking Twix. We're still gonna get the Maltesers that are £2-3 cheaper. That is Arsenal in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? However, when you're like, okay, cool, like, you know, let me get something from Arsenal. Then they want to charge the Ferrero Rocher prices. Like, make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense. So, you know, you're absolutely right. We need quality, but this club is not gonna get quality. It's gonna starve us out. It's gonna starve us out, and then we're gonna be happy to get Rashford across the line. The same way it happened with Meg de Sterling. I was fuming when they were talking about Meg de Sterling, but when I thought, right, it's either Sterling or nobody. We're ready to take Sterling because we need bodies, right? This is what the club do to us, bro. You know, like one of those girlfriends that treat you bad. We are like simps, bro, out here, honestly. So, yeah, I think because Ethan's so good, I think it's going to be at the detriment of the club because, you know, it will probably make them procrastinate more in the transfer window.
Yeah, man. And I'm done with finishing top 4 and not just winning anything. For me, all it is you get to a nice little run in the Champions League. All right, you get a little bit more money, but are we spending that money to bring in better players? Maybe, maybe not.
No, bro. To be honest, the fact that the cold hard truth is no, we're not. We ain't. You know, every player is a risk, but like I keep saying, you know, you got Gyökeres for 85. They're now trying to charge Tesco 70 million. So for the sake of 15 million, you're not going to go and get one of the top gunmen in Europe. You're going to go and get.
Do you think we're gonna do a late thing for Gyökeres?
I don't. Anything that I want to happen, anything that you want to happen, we're going to do the opposite. That's the Arsenal way, and it always has been, my bro. I wanted Suarez. We're dilly-dallying. We was never really serious about that. Every player that we want Gyökeres, Osherman. Oh, we will go and get Tesco. Like, why? Even I was watching the game between Sporting and fucking RP Leipzig, bro. And Sesko looked like a fucking a no value version of Gyökeres, bro. That's what he looked like. Yes, he scored, but so what? He didn't look as good as Gyökeres. Even the commentator said, "I've been watching this whole game," and the commentator was a manager. He said, "I'll take Gyökeres." Like, what more do we need, bro? But they don't want it. But even Sesko turned us down. Even Sesko don't want to be behind Kai Havertz. So why are you still onto this guy? We're admiring them from far. You know, we don't know if Leipzig are gonna sell. Go and make them sell. I'm tired of this club not acting like a big club, bro. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Everyone knows we need Gyökeres. Everyone knows it. Like, go and put the money on the table. Be very transparent. If he turns us down, then he turns us down. At least we know you tried, innit? Then go and get Osherman. But you're talking about Benjamin Tesco and Cunha. I like Cunha, but he don't move the needle, and neither does Sesko. You're doing like the same as Kai Havertz in the German league, bro. So how are you going to come to the Premier League and blitz it? So you're not. You're going to just be an average guy, bro. You're going to be shit. You're going to be like Kai Havertz. Why are we going for a 21-year-old? Like, as you said, we need quality. We need someone to get us across the line. But my point with this is even this. Yeah, this is how upset I am with the club. If that was your main target, then fucking go out and get him. All this dilly-dallying, all this admiring from afar. We don't know if they want to sell. You make them sell.
Oh, we don't want to upset anyone's feelings.
Yeah, you think Frankfurt wanted to sell Marmouche, probably. Do you know what I'm saying? You make them sell, bro. You slap the money on the table. Oh, they want 5 more million? Here's 5. If that's who you want, go and get him. But we can't even do that.
Give you 10. We give you 10.
Yeah, we can't even get that across the line, bro. You know, with this player that we've been chasing for years, like I said, even when I play FIFA, this fucking guy is at my club. And he's shit on FIFA as well. Like, what more? Like, it's so frustrating, my bro. But like I said, if that is the guy you want, then go and get him. What are you waiting for? For the summer. It don't. The 100 million don't turn to 200 million in the summer. It don't lose value and turn to 50 million in the summer. All this summer talk, Man City's just showing you that's a load of rubbish, bro. This is what a big club does.
In the summer, isn't more teams going to be in for that same player that you're in for now? Because they know you're in for that player. Look at Chelsea. Chelsea love to be in for the same player that we're in for all the time.
Yeah, they never do their own scouting, innit? That's what I like.
And then they just throw the money and say, listen.
You know what it is? Because Chelsea don't have to. They know Arsenal will find the player and we'll just go and buy it because Arsenal's not serious. And that's been happening for years, bro. Look at Caicedo. Like, I can go on for ages, bro. But, you know, and this is what clubs do, or Liverpool or Man City. You know, Marmouche was getting spoken about with Arsenal first. So why has he ended up at City? That one has stung me, bro. That one has really killed me. That one was like seeing Neto and Sancho go to Chelsea when both of those players would start at our team. Do you know what I mean? Like, that really hurts. And that's what gives me the dagger, like, pause. Like, it really stabs me in the heart with this club. We're always, and we're not even reactionary very well. If we was reactionary, we would say, oh shit, maybe we need to go and do something now because everyone's doing something. But we just...
Let me read something out to you. Big up to Onome as well. Yeah, we got our show at 9:15. Onome, as you know, is a Man City fan, yeah, and he said this in one of the comments. He said, "You lot need to fix what you see. You have needed a striker for 2-3 years and still stories. We gone and signed Omar Mamouche for 59 plus add-ons and have signed 3 players this January. Granted, league is gone for us this season, but a break from 4 in a row and we are cooking again."
Yeah, and now that they've done them buys and given their squad a refresh and a boost of morale and everything else, Arsenal need to be looking over their shoulder. Don't be looking forward like, can we win the league? Not with this procrastinating club. No, we can't. Yeah. So now we need to be looking over our shoulder and hoping that they don't start putting together runs. Do you know what I'm saying? Because then they could get in the top 4 and finish above us. Imagine that. It's already embarrassing that Nottingham Forest are in the top 4. Nottingham Forest
are acting like a big club as
we're
well.
challenging.
Forest are acting like a big club right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's already bad enough that we're going through all of that. And then to see top targets that we're linked with, constantly getting bought for other clubs. Constantly. Like, how can you look at that and be like, yeah, it's all right, we've got Kai. Yeah, it's all right, we've got Meg the Sterling. It's not good enough, guys, honestly. And it's the same shit we get all the time.
I just feel like we're just regurgitating the same stuff every day. And I think it's going to be even once this transfer window is passed, because this is when you're going to see the smiles in it from Arteta. Because Arteta was talking about he loves the transfer window, or something towards that kind of, I'm just paraphrasing. And if we go past this transfer window and no players are bought, it's almost like we've just given up the fight for the league already, isn't it? That's what it seems like, innit? And can you imagine? Listen to this, my brother, because me and you got some brain link or something. Yeah. Imagine if Liverpool start having stinkers, brother, dropping points left, right, and centre, and we haven't got that gunman.
But it's kind of been happening already this season. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, I had a bit of backlash for it, but I said Liverpool ain't even playing that good, and everyone's trying to get onto me. Top of the league, top of the Champions League, and I say, look, yes, your results are brilliant, but when I watch you, you just look competent. You're just doing the right things at the right time. Certain things are going for them as well. But when I look at them, I'm like, you're not really bopping teams off the park. I mean, I suppose they were earlier on in the season. But, they went through, 3-4 weeks of actually dropping points, and we could only capitalize once on that. So they have had a little blip in form. And you're right. They could then drop again and be even worse. And the way we're playing, we're just not going to capitalize. But then, however, I've always said that, what if we actually start picking up some form this season? Because we've been playing bad all season, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? So if we start picking up some form, then it could be mad for us. But like I said, we're nearly in February, bro. Like the season's nearly over. We played 22 games, and there's 38. So it's not like, there's still time to go. There ain't, bro. So
16 game. Oh, hold on, 10.
Yeah. So if
16 games,
and I said that on my video, I said if Liverpool step up and actually start playing, it's going to be even spookier for the rest of the league. Do you know what I mean?
You know what scares me though? I know you might laugh at me. You know what scares me at the moment? Nottingham Forest.
Well, they're like that annoying spider in it that you can't flush down the drain, bro. Because I thought that they were going to go down, and they did drop a few places, and now they're just back in it, and they're in phase 5 as well. Apparently, do you know what I mean? Their owners at the games, their owner meets them in the tunnel. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they're putting in bids for Wissa, that kind of shit. They're showing a bit more ambition than we are at the moment, and I don't think they're going to fall out of it now. I think they'll be in the top 4. And what does that say about us, bro? You know what I mean? Again, it's just more embarrassment for Arsenal. In it, Slot in his first year could win it. Chelsea threw some money at the problem and are fighting for top 4. Nottingham Forest came out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? Man City's dropped off like everyone was waiting to happen, and again Arsenal can't capitalise. That isn't a new story.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm thinking, yeah. And we're gonna wrap this up soon. I think the last week of the transfer window is gonna be mad for all teams. I think all teams are gonna be just like, right, panic buy. We need to buy this player. We need to buy that player. I can see it happening. Arsenal all of a sudden now are going for this player, that player, that player, that player, linked to this player, that player. I think that's what they do in January all the time. Wait till the last week.
People have got to make their money, bro. Like if you go on, like, you know, go on the internet, go on the papers, we're linked to everyone, bro. We're always linked. You know what I'm saying? We don't see them holding up the top, but we're linked with everyone, innit? So yeah, I think that will be the case. And like I said, bro, you know, there probably will be some desperation buys or things like that at the end, but I still don't think it's going to be someone that the people then want. You know, so we'll have to wait and see. I hope I'm surprised. I hope they prove me wrong. I always do that. It's not like I don't want my team to do well or win.
Do you think as well? Sorry to cut you off, brother. Sorry. Do you think as well that we're waiting to get some players out as well? Because I'm hearing rumors of Zinchenko going to Dortmund as well. So do you think we want to get rid of a few players before we bring any players in?
Yeah, I kind of think that maybe that's what the Kroenkes have said to Arteta this year, to be honest with you. You know, I don't know why, because like I said, that Deloitte money rankings, the whole PSR thing, we're good. So, you know, we made a whole lot of money in the last couple of years. So I don't know why they would have said that to him. But yeah, maybe it is buy to sell. But then, you know, why are we still moving like a self-sustaining club?
Self-sustainable team. It's just crazy.
When we've got owners, bro, like I don't understand that. You know what I mean? Like drop some money, spend so if that don't show you how ambitious these guys are, I don't know what will. So they might be saying get rid of it. We're hearing about Kieran Tierney. That makes me sad, bro. He's like our best.
He's going back to Celtic now.
Yeah, he's going back to Celtic, I think. But the thing with him is if only he can stay fit. And then I think even Mali or someone said in the group, you know, he's not even as bad as you think. But for us, he is. Like, he's never available regularly for us. Do you know what I'm saying?
One of our best, if not our best.
He is our best left back, bro. He's our only left back at the club. He's our only natural left back. I'm about to get rid of him. Zinchenko was a waste of money. Like, let's be honest. Do you know what I mean? But he didn't even do too badly in the Xenamo game. But he's a waste of money. He should have played him further up the pitch. You know, so yeah. I think that, you know, that we're still acting like it's self-sustainable when we're so far beyond that now. We make money so big. We're in the top 10 of the top clubs in the world, let alone Europe. So make it make sense, my bro. You know what I mean?
Definitely. But listen, people, man, it was just a quick one today. And I think we're going to leave it on this. For everyone to see. If you can see us, Josh, or if you watch any of our lives, go and splash some cash, please.
Please, man. Like, the team needs it, bro. The team needs it. And if you did, and if you went and got a Gyökeres or a this or a that, and we still didn't do anything this season, then we can't.
At least we tried.
At least we tried, bro. Well, that's all we want to see is the club trying. So there you go.
Anyway, people, yeah, big up to Views on Sports for, you know, jumping on. You've been invited to another episode of In Hindsight, my boy, Views on Sport, episode 5. Make sure you go and sub to Views on Sport if you haven't already. You got anything coming up, my brother?
I was gonna try and jump on and do a little something myself today, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll see about that. I might do a pre-record. If not, probably more content over the weekend and early into next week. Yeah, man. But make sure to subscribe to Waffle TV show. Show some love. Hit the like button.
Hey, what are you doing tomorrow? Are you busy tomorrow?
Possibly for a couple of hours in the daytime. But chat to me.
Doing a watch along, you know, brother. I've only had this guy one watch along, you know. And I was.
What time is the game? Yeah, I couldn't even. My links were mashing up that game as well. So I
think the Wolves game's at 3. You know, I might do a watch along still.
I'm gonna hit you on WhatsApp, innit? I'll hit you on WhatsApp.
Yeah. even into the box as well if you're about as well. If you're around, I know like you've got busy things at the moment going on with you at the moment, but if you want to jump on to do a watch along, yeah, that game's at free. Then hook me up. I can share to your channel as well through my StreamYard as well. Our people, yeah. Happy Friday, and hopefully have a great day and keep safe, my people. Big up, peace. Make sure you subscribe.